A peaceful mall day shattered when a clerk slapped my aunt over coupon. Who dare smack an old lady and think it's fine? Stay tuned, justice hits hard. The mall buzzed with Saturday shoppers, but I barely noticed. Focus on Aunt Ruth. She shuffled beside me, her gray scarf tight, clutching a crumpled coupon like a lifeline. At 78, her knees creaked, yet her eyes burned with stubborn pride. We'd spent an hour weaving through crowds, grabbing deals. Her idea, not mine. I don't need help, she'd snap when I offered to carry more. Her pace was slow, deliberate, every step a quiet battle against time. I stayed close, protective, knowing she'd raise me through tougher days than this. Then it hit. A sharp voice sliced through the noise. Move it, Grandma. A clerk, brunette bun bouncing, glared from behind counter. Her name tag flashed Tina, her sneer louder than a holiday jingle overhead. Aunt Ruth paused, unfazed, and murmured, I'm going as fast as I can. Tina rolled her eyes, slamming the scanner down. Not fast enough. Some of us have jobs. Shoppers turned, tension thickening like a storm brewing. I stepped forward, jaw tight. Back off. She's not bothering you. Tina laughed, a harsh bark, and stormed around the counter. Old hags like her clog up my line. Her heels clicked closer, venom dripping with every word. Aunt Ruth straightened, her grip tightening on that coupon. Mind your manners, young lady, she warned, voice steady as steel. Tina's face twisted, rage, not reason. Before I could blink, her hand flew up, cracking across Aunt Ruth's cheek. The slap echoed, a gunshot in the chaos. Gas erupted. Phones whipped out. I lunged, fists clenched, but Aunt Ruth grabbed my arm, stopping me cold. Her cheek flared red, yet her stare was ice. Tina smirked, crossing her arms. What? Gonna cry to security? My blood boiled. How dare she? But Aunt Ruth's calm held secrets, a glint in her eye I couldn't read. You'll regret that, she said softly, her words a promise, not a threat. Tina scoffed, oblivious to the trap tightening around her. What had she just unleashed? The mall aisle froze, shoppers gaping as Tina's slap lingered in the air. My pulse hammered. How could she hit Aunt Ruth and smirk like that? Call security, you hag. Tina spat, jabbing a finger at her. Phones multiplied, lenses glinting, capturing every second. I growled, you're done, but Aunt Ruth's grip tightened, her silence deafening. Her cheek glowed red, yet she stood taller, unyielding. Tina paced, her heels stabbing the tiles, voice rising. She's faking it. Look at her, playing victim. I burned to shove her back, but Aunt Ruth's eyes locked mine, calm, commanding. Not yet, she whispered, her tone a blade slicing through my rage. Tina caught it, faltered, then doubled down. What's that? Huh? Gonna cry to mommy? She leaned in, inches from Aunt Ruth's face, mocking her stillness. Pathetic old bat should have stayed home. The crowd murmured, some shouting, back off. But Tina ignored them, drunk on her own venom. Then Aunt Ruth spoke, low and lethal. You don't know who you're talking to. Her words hit like a punch. Tina blinked, smirk twitching. Oh, please enlighten me, she sneered, arms flailing. My heart raced. What was Aunt Ruth hiding? Her hand slid to her bag, slow, deliberate, as if pulling a trigger. Tina's bravado cracked, her eyes darting. What's in there? A tissue for your fake tears. The crowd leaned in, phone steady, sensing a shift. Aunt Ruth's lips curved, just a flicker, but it chilled me. What storm was she about to unleash? Tina's laugh grated, shrill and forced, as Aunt Ruth unzipped her bag. Go ahead, Granny. Prove you're somebody, she taunted, oblivious to the trap closing. Aunt Ruth pulled out a faded ID, holding up like a weapon. Gunnery Sergeant Ruth Carter, USMC, retired, she said, voice cutting through the chaos. Tina's jaw dropped, color draining fast. That's fake, she stammered, stepping back. The crowd erupted. Gasps, whispers, a guy yelling, Holy crap, she's a Marine. I froze, stunned. My aunt a Marine? Tina's sneer vanished, replaced by panic. You can't prove I hit you, she shrieked, voice cracking. Aunt Ruth didn't flinch. "Check their phones," she said coolly, nodding at the onlookers. Tina spun wild-eyed as cameras clicked, evidence piling up. "This is a setup," she yelled, but her words drowned in the crowd's buzz. A teen in a hoodie smirked. "Got it all, lady, for K." Aunt Ruth stepped forward, her presence towering despite her age. "You assaulted a senior citizen. Witnessed, recorded, done." Tina's hand shook, her bravado crumbling. I didn't mean it," she pleaded, but the lie stank. Shoppers jeered, one shouting, "Too late, princess." My chest swelled. Aunt Ruth wasn't just family. She was a force. Tina lunged for her phone, desperate, but a burly guy blocked her. "Don't even try," he warned. Aunt Ruth's gaze never wavered, pinning Tina like prey. Had she just sealed her own fate? The mall's hum turned electric as Tina's fate teetered. "You're lying," she screeched, lunging at Aunt Ruth again. A security guard, broad, badge gleaming, blocked her mid-step. "Back off, lady," he barked, radio crackling. Tina flailed wild, but the crowd's phone stayed locked on her. Aunt Ruth stood firm, cheeks still red, voice cutting sharp. "Assault on a senior. Caught on tape. Check it." The guard's eyes flicked to the teen with the hoodie. "You got it?" The kid nodded fast, smirking. Crystal clear. She slapped her, no question. Tina's scream spiked. "That's edited. I didn't do it." But the guard snatched the phone, screen glowing with truth, her hand cracking Aunt Ruth's face. Shoppers hissed, one yelling, "She's toast." Tina's knees buckled, bravado gone. I have rights," she whined, voice breaking. Another guard arrived, cuffs dangling. "You're detained, mall policy," he said, grabbing her arm. Tina twisted, shrieking, "This is harassment," but they hauled her toward the exit. Aunt Ruth watched, unmoved, then turned to me. "Call the precinct. I'm pressing charges." Her tone was ice, authority absolute. I fumbled my phone, dialing, heart pounding. How was she so steady? The guard nodded. "Cops are 2 minutes out. Video's enough." Tina's shouts faded as they dragged her off, shoppers parting like a wave. Aunt Ruth adjusted her scarf. Calm as ever. "Justice isn't loud, it's final," she said, eyes hard. My awe grew. She flipped this chaos into order. The precinct confirmed. Aggravated battery. Pending arrest. Tina's life was unraveling, and Aunt Ruth? She'd already won. What kind of steel forger? Aunt Ruth sipped tea at home, unshaken, as Tina's life imploded. Job gone. Charges filed. Her slap now a viral nightmare. The mall clip racked up millions of views. Comments roaring with outrage and awe. She picked the wrong fight. One wrote, Aunt Ruth glanced at me, her marine steel glinting. "Entitlement blinds people. They see age, not strength," she said, voice low. That day taught me resilience isn't loud. It's a quiet force that shatters arrogance. Tina's meltdown became a warning. Actions bite back hard. Beyond the screen, shoppers now gnawed at Aunt Ruth with respect, her legend growing. Real power doesn't need a spotlight. It just stands tall. What's your take on strength? Who's the toughest person you know? Drop a comment. Hit that subscribe button and share this story. Let's see how far justice echoes.